It's the Lorde Man of the Year clip. The Man of the Year. Like, I can't sing.
Sing it again.
But so basically what's happening is women are posting 99% of the time some of the worst things that men have said and done to them.
Mm-hmm.
And most of them are hilarious. Like, most of them are, it's so bad, it's funny. Some of them are a little dark.
Yeah.
Like, some of those I'm like, that was chills up my spine. And then sometimes the Man of the Year is actually like, it's something nice that a man did.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow, how rare. Why is it so rare? And it's because, well, people have had some experiences that are not great.
Men can be nice.
You might have, Jax, I know it wasn't a choice, but you might have picked the right team.
Yeah, I you know what? Women can be trash too. I'll tell you that. But no, there were some dark ones.
There were, and so this is so crazy because this is how it affects Lorde, right? Lorde is Man of the Year. It is Lorde Summer.
Lorde Summer.
And Man of the Year already has over 15 million listens on Spotify. The album's not out till next week. And some of it needs to be attributed to this. There's over 100,000 TikTok videos featuring Man of the Year, which is nuts.
Yeah.
Now,
she knows what she's doing, man.
One video from a creator named Paris detailed how she found out she was pregnant and how this guy promised her the world before leaving her a month later for a new girl and blocked her on everything.
Mm-hmm.
There was another one who said, who sent I don't cheat 1,000 times to his now ex-girlfriend after he cheated.
Yeah.
Another showed a clip of how we can't play this, but it's funny. But it's also bad. So her boyfriend cheated on her.
Yeah.
And then she left him a voicemail saying she was sad about it and how he had hurt her. And then he made it into an EDM song.
Like awful. But is it a bop? We can't play
It's a bit of a bop. It's a bit of a bop. The thing was, I wasn't sure if it was licensed or license-free music, so we can't play it.
We'll be cautious, but we can dance to it after.
Yeah, it's good. So I wanted to ask, since, we're the show of Left on Red, and, bad relationships and all that. There's a fly in here, by the way. If it shows up on camera, it shows up on camera.
We don't, everyone's welcome.
It's a nature house.
Everyone is welcome.
Inclusion. It's Pride Month.
Exactly.
All colors. I want to know from you guys, it doesn't have to be a man, but Man of the Year moment in your life that you can think about. And I've got one too. It's going to be Woman of the Year in my case. Jax, do you want to kick it off? Steph, do you want to kick it off? Does anybody have a preference?
Just because I have a buzz cut, my story is about a man.
Right.
Don't you forget it.
I love that.
I used to have boyfriends. I'll just say that my Man of the Year was my boyfriend in high school. And he's the reason that I don't wear black turtlenecks anymore or any turtleneck at all. Because he told me when we went out on a date that I looked like a poet. It's not that funny.
I thought he was going to go with Steve Jobs.
No.
Which also would have been good.
I thought it looked so hot. I came down the stairs. I can feel my hair was so slicked back. It was crunchy.
Oh.
And yeah, like just slick back.
So you're hoping not for a windy day. Crunchy hair on a windy day is bad.
I was hoping, yeah. I can't even remember my hair being long, but yeah, I don't think it would have gone anywhere. Anyways, I come down the stairs. Derek's waiting for me because he has a van.
She names him too, by the way.
I'm 16 and he's my only boyfriend. So I talk about him too much. I'm 15,
and
he's 16 and he's got a van and we're going out and I have my black turtleneck on. I thought I looked svelte and my body was slamming. And I came downstairs and he said I look like a poet. And then he didn't want me the way that I thought he would. And then when I tried to ask him later, I was like, oh, I like.
Did he just stand at the door and say, "You look like a poet"?
He said, "You look like a poet," and I was like, when I tried to ask him later, hey, like give him some room.
Yeah.
He said like a jazz player, and he just kept on naming people who wear turtlenecks.
So you gave him an opportunity to recover from this. Yeah. See, what he should have said is, "You look hot. You look like one of those hot poets." Yeah. Then you would have been fine.
And then I said, "Well, I'm a lesbian." No, we did.
And that was the moment I was gay.
But I haven't worn. He's a lovely man, but I haven't worn a black turtleneck since.
Never once.
No.
Really?
No. That changed my life.
If we bought you a black turtleneck, would you wear it?
No.
Wow. So that's it.
No. That's it.
I had a friend actually. This total aside, but I have a friend who told me that when he was dating an older woman, and they were at a bar in like BC, and he was a radio guy, and so he was working a radio job, Anyway, she was wearing what's that animal print? Like leopard print kind of thing. And he said she was dancing so poorly at the bar. He's like, that I can't date anyone who wears leopard print anymore. He's
Stop
like, it was
it.
so embarrassing. I'm like, he's like, I just
He was
so it was the
scarred.
worst. Yeah, he's like, it was the worst dancing experience of his life. And
Burned
he's like,
into his eyes.
like he was, yeah. And he was just like, forever. He's like, leopard print is ruined for me. And I said, okay, well, I don't think you're gonna run into a whole lot of leopard print, dude.
You
but
never know. It's
you
coming
never
back,
know.
isn't it?
Is it coming back?
Yeah, it is coming back. Yeah,
he's
I see
gonna be
it
in
out
trouble.
about. I see it on King
He's
Street.
still single.
Uh-oh.
That's a problem.
Oh,
Now,
God.
Stephanie, producer Stephanie.
What man ruined your life and what's his name?
All my exes are pretty trash.
Oh,
Stephanie
really?
speaking with conviction.
Ooh, I like this. Okay.
I mean, I don't have that many. I've been with my current partner for a very long time.
Who's so hot and so tall.
He is a really handsome guy. It's
Thank
kind of
you.
it's intimidating.
Tall.
Anyway,
But yeah, one of my exes, I guess it wasn't that serious, but anyways, he was kind of love bombing me. Told me I should move in, just like, classic love bombing things.
Yeah.
And then, eventually I was just like, I don't know, this is not for me. Was basically breaking up with him. And like the next day I found out that he had a whole other relationship, like the whole time.
what?
Yeah. It was really strange.
Oh
And
my
I just
God.
I hate
blocked him
that.
on everything.
How
So I
long
was
were you
like,
guys
ugh.
together?
It wasn't that long. It was probably like 4 months.
Hey, that's too long.
but yeah.
It's already too long.
We
Yeah.
have seen people, like that. That would never fly on Left on Red.
No.
Like that kind of behavior.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you know what? Now you're with a hot, very tall prince.
I am.
I know,
You
but
have
let's
been for
focus on
years.
this guy. How did he pull off the double life? That's what I want to know.
No, I don't
These
want
double
focus-
life people,
wanna
I need
focus
to
on
know.
how good your
And
life
that's
is
so
now.
much
You know
work.
what's crazy is how I even found that
He's a
out.
snake.
How did you find out?
Because he was such a random guy. Like I didn't have many mutual friends with him, but the other girl that he was seeing somehow went to my high school, like out of the blue.
The drama.
And so somebody who knew her and me, just like, again, we're not even the same year.
Connected you?
Was like, I think that guy you were seeing was seeing someone else I know. Like very like friend of
Wow.
a friend of a friend. It was crazy. I was like, the universe really just like helped me out here.
Now, did you reach out to her? Did she reach out to you? Did you guys
No,
talk?
no. I
You
just
were
left
like,
it. Yeah.
Wow. That's nuts.
I hate that.
Yeah.
That makes me
You gotta have
even.
you gotta
there.
have you gotta be sometimes not everybody needs this, but I felt like I didn't learn my lesson until I was treated poorly enough. Like I was
Yeah,
treated poorly
yeah.
a lot, and
Yeah.
then one day I learned my lesson, and then it all got better. But what I realized, and I went to my therapist for this. What I realized was I kept choosing it,
Well,
and it was my
so
fault.
true.
and it's a reflection of how you feel about yourself.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's like when you meet somebody that doesn't like you as much as you don't like you, and you
Yeah,
actually like recognize it, that's when things can flip. But if you keep on, you'll date people who feel the same way about you as you do.
yeah.
Essentially.
The
right?
other thing is, and this is always like a key. I always keep this in mind when we're doing Left on Red. I'm like, if you can't communicate now, you probably won't communicate later. But anyway, good luck.
And I also like,
you
I'm
better
not-
start.
Also, I'm not going to teach you.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna teach
No, you get to
No,
in your 20s, you're like, nah, I can teach them. In your 30s, you're like, nah, I don't think so.
no, thank you.
Okay, I got one. So I'm in my early 20s. I'm working a morning show in Calgary. And a big shout out to my co-host Danae, because she
We love Danae.
Danae's
Yeah.
great. She played a part in this. So I was at a party I was hosting a party actually at my I had a loft with my roommate Marty, Marty was a party. He was hilarious and funny and whatever. We used to have these great parties. And it was a real loft, right? So this was an old cigarette factory. It was huge. It was dusty and old, and nothing worked properly. But it was like
the
ours,
rats were smoking.
100%. Yeah, but it was
yeah.
it was awesome. And so we had this party, and I invited this girl who I had met through an event at work. I was really into her, right? And I had just got out of a relationship a few months earlier. I'm feeling it, whatever. And Danae comes over, and she always had my back. And she taps me on the shoulder, and she's like, "You're not gonna like what I have to tell you." And I was like, "Okay." And when she says that, you're like, "I'm gonna hate this."
Yeah.
And I said, "Do I need to know right now?" And she said, "You need to know right now." And so she's like, "I'm pretty sure that girl you brought is texting her ex
Stop.
or texting another guy or something like that, whatever it was." And I said, "How do you know?" And she's like, "Well, I was reading the text over her shoulder, and she's definitely
Atta
texting."
girl today. Yeah. Really?
And so I went up and I said, I pulled this girl aside, and I said, "Listen, like we had just started dating, but I'd taken her to a concert, and like we were like dating.
Yeah.
And I said, Are you texting your ex-boyfriend?" And she just looked at me, turned red, and then said, "Fuck you," and then went
left?
and locked herself in my bathroom.
Oh, uh-oh.
She didn't leave.
Uh-oh.
Locked herself in my bathroom.
Keep her. Yeah, she's staying. She's staying whether you like it or not.
I was like, and my bathroom was in my bedroom.
Oh, I hate it.
So I was like, I got to get her out. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Oh, she had a tantrum. And a tantrum of her own doing.
Yes. Now, stupid me, I was in my early 20s. I did agree to go see her again.
You're like, then I married her.
Moron. No, I did not.
You
But
didn't marry this one. No, you didn't.
But yeah, no, you're just isn't that nuts?
honey.
People are weird, right? And so when you reach this man of the year trend is so perfect because you're like, how are there this many people out there capable of this awful behavior?
Turtlenecking around, you know?
I know.
I can't believe Adam.
I know it's crazy.
Well, you know what? We've all done better since these.
We all can do better.
We all can.
And if anybody ever does that to you at a party, make sure.
Yeah, like love yourself
them.
and also get them out of your bathroom. That's wild. I wonder if
Crazy.
she's still there.
She.
And
I don't even remember how she left. I have no idea. I don't
and
even
the
know.
plot twist is she is
She- and
still in the bathroom.
She's
Yeah,
still there.
Yeah, yeah.
She's got
She's never left.
crazy times.